Matt. I'm the owner of R&M Marine Services down here on the Mornington Peninsula. This boat we're here on today is a prime example of the power that we can put into an inboard boat. This Caribbean is pretty much a classic 20-year-old Caribbean. You know, Australian icon boat down here, especially on the Mornington Peninsula. It has had just a brand new refurbish. So as you can see behind me, the dash has all been completely refurbished, brand new engines, you know, new lounge inside. So overall, I mean, this boat, even though it's 20 years old, still presents like a brand new boat. I think they speak for themselves just from the test of time, being 20-year-old boat. I mean, you know, when we repowered this boat, it was, the transom in it was absolutely solid. Did originally have twin EFI Mercruisers in it. So we've done a full repower on this. This boat's got twin 240 horsepower Volvo Penta petrol engines with twin duoprop stern drives. You know, they're an all alloy block, alloy head configuration. The fuel delivery system on these engines is a direct injected system. You know, fuel pressure around about 2000 psi, so we can get a really nice controlled burn. The other part of it is the variable camshaft timing, so it gives us a really good power delivery right through the rev range. With these engines, they've got catalytic converters, so the emissions coming out of this engine meet all standards, and not only that, there's no fuel smell when you're driving along at low speeds, and even at top speed as well. We get no fumes at all. At full speed, we're looking around about 44 knots on this boat, so around about 81 kilometres an hour. And our fuel burn at say 4,500 RPM is around about 60 litres per hour for twin engines. We've saved around about 80 kilos per engine package, so as in duoprop, transom assembly and engine. So we saved about 160 kilos roughly from the original configuration. So the benefits of the duoprop for starters, you've got twin counter-rotating props, so you've got one counter-rotating, one standard rotation. In this boat we've got twin duoprop, so acceleration is absolutely exceptional, low speed manoeuvrability, and our straight tracking, and not only that, the fuel economy. We've got 4 props biting in the water and pushing this boat along. You know, it gets up on plane very, very quickly. Then we can back the RPM off and just cruise and get the best fuel burn we can out of it. I'll run you through some of the key components of this engine. It is a GM engine that's been marinised from Volvo Penta. So some of the key features are that we have an alloy block and alloy head, alloy manifolds and risers. We have a freshwater cooling system here, which runs all through the manifold and riser. Coming around the front, we have our seawater pickup pump right at the very front, so it's very accessible. Our coolant bottle with our power steering in that as well. Easy to access oil filter, absolutely 100% computer controlled with all their direct injection. So the emission controls on this engine are all based on the manifold and riser here. We have a catalytic converter inside the manifold and riser here with a pre-oxygen sensor. So the computer's continuously monitoring the gases and adjusting fuel ratios to be able to give the best emissions out of this engine. So effectively this is a cutout of a transom here, and we have our transom shield. So this houses all our steering and our trim system as well. On the opposite side we have an integrated trim system. All our salt water comes through our transom assembly here and into the engine itself. We've gone from around about the 200 horsepower in the original EFI Mercruisers, and now we've put 240 horsepower per engine. So this being twins, we've got 480 horsepower now. So for a 3-ton boat, to be able to put out 44 knots is amazing for such a a big boat and heavy hull. And the stats that we can get out of this boat are just amazing.